Women holding hands. Women holding hands. Women folding hams. Women rolling labs. Women holding yams. Women folding lands. Women holding bands. Women folding lamps.
What? What? Who? Who? What? Women are folding lamps? And holding yams? What? Is that me?
Folding lamps?
Where the fuck am I? Hello?
Folding lamps?
Hello?
Is that me? Where the fuck am I?
Where is that coming from?
My favorite tribe.
Oh, we're still on Discord. Oh, I'm so sorry. Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is fucking hilarious. Holy mother of fuck. I heard myself on a different monitor through Discord. That's crazy. Holy shit. Yo, little chicken toe, think of the 2 months. So we get to think of the tier 1. Morningstar, I think of the 9 months. I appreciate it. God damn. Scarecrow thing 25 months. Oh my god. Dude, I was wondering because it was so delayed. I checked every fucking tab. I checked my OBS. I checked everything. And I couldn't find it.
Flats is boosting his viewer
That's
base
what
by watching himself.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. You look tired. I am tired. Thanks.
Cheers
Thanks for bringing that up.
Congrats on winning your streamer award.
Thanks for bringing that up. I feel much better now. Yo, appreciate you, Dark Sith Lord Drew, with the 2 months and biceps 24 months. Appreciate you. When you cutting your hair, I cut it literally before I left for Streamer Awards. My hair is shorter right now. What do you mean? This is literally when it's short. What? What was I talking about? Yeah, the noise was Shay's Discord was still connected to mine from when we played games at like not midnight, at like 12 o'clock earlier, like 5 hours ago, because we had to wait for fridge to get delivered. We're waiting for the fridge to get delivered, which came, and they basically were like, oh yeah, it's too big, we can't fit it through the door, my old one, because we were moving down the basement. And so like, yeah, we have to take the doors off. So they took the doors off my old fridge, and then they were like, oh yeah, we don't put those back on, we can't do that. So they deconstructed my fucking fridge, put it in the basement, and then left it there. So I gotta figure out how to fucking put that back together later. Seabrass thing, the gifted, appreciate you, thank you. Much all, dude. Yeah, fucking pain in the goddamn ass. And now I gotta figure out how to put this thing back together myself later on. Sounds like you didn't get what you paid for. Yep, classic. That a classic buying something from Best Buy. And honestly, I wouldn't buy appliances from Best Buy unless I absolutely had to. Luckily, though, I got such a fucking steal on this damn fridge that putting it back together myself is worth the money. It cannot be the Prime. Appreciate you. Archbishop thing the 5 months. And Pop Joe with the 10 gift. Appreciate you, the big 5 gift. Appreciate you. Dude, we were actually thinking about that. Dude, I don't know if it's stream worthy, but maybe record worthy. Maybe one of these nights we go down there and try to fucking reconstruct the damn fridge. I was in your YouTube recap for 0.1%. Huge. Appreciate you. How do you always find the EOMM demons of workers? The worst part is though, like, it wasn't totally the guy's fault. Like, it was like it's like they're a third-party agency that Best Buy hires, and so he called his his supervisor, and I talked to the supervisor, and he was like, "Yeah, like he can't do it." And I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "We don't put them back together." And it's like, basically, first off, Double Kim, the five, appreciate you, the five, get to as well, much love. He's like, "Yeah, if we put it back together and the screws don't go back in correctly, then you could have like a claim, and then Best Buy will be potentially liable for damaging your old fridge, so we're not allowed to do it." I was like, that is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever fucking heard. So then better yet, it doesn't fit in the fucking basement door, so they had to take it outside to bring it through the bulkhead, and they couldn't take it out the front door, so they had to take it out the fucking garage door, which means we had to move the cars, and that was kind of awkward. That was a little awkward because he made the worst delivered joke of all time. Like he was trying to joke. He was like, "Oh, I'll move your car for you," but like said it in such a serious tone. I like looked at him like funny, like, "What the fuck did you just say?" Like, what? Because he took his hand, he stuck his hand. I was like, "Oh, I'll move it for you," and I was just looking at him. I was like, "No, you won't." And then I figured out like a couple seconds later, he's joking, just didn't know how to fucking deliver it. So yeah, so like a super fun day. Yeah, it was a bit of fun day. It's been a fun day. And then yeah, I got everything in the basement. They just left all the stuff on the floor, so I gotta figure out how to put this shit together later. And then what else? Oh, I forgot actually. I need to put my stuff in the dryer. Yeah, you guys gotta wait. I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot my clothes were in the wash machine. And the thing went off as I started stream. So yeah, you guys gonna have to wait a minute. I'm gonna do that now before I forget again. Sorry. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back. What car do I got? The car that I had to move was the Corvette, and it almost didn't start. So that's a whole other thing. Be right back.
Flats believe flats doubt. Pajamas Sam Gus outfit.
I know, I can't believe it.
I was laughing. I don't know if you heard me laughing.
That's what triggered. That's what
Oh, okay. Because I was like, because you've done that before where you've had like,
I forgot.
got messed up.
Oh, I forgot something.
Foggy. Is it bug time?
I almost forgot. I almost forgot. It's time. Today is the 17th. I'll move this away. I'll move this over here. Ow. Right over my foot. Today's the 17th. Which means it's time to open another day of Gus's advent calendar. It's also his dinner time, so we're trying to give him the treat before it's dinner time. That's why he's up here now. I forgot. So, are you ready?
He already had one treat today to get him to stop terrorizing
yeah.
the refrigerator people.
Oh yeah, in front. Come here.
But
Look right here. Do you see it? Right here.
he's like, that's
That's
nothing.
day 17. Look at this. Ready? Oh. Look at this. Do you see it? It's a blue puggy treat. He pooped green today.
He did poop green. I was like,
There we go.
but it was.
He pooped green today. You won't poop blue tomorrow. Yeah. You ready for blue poop?
I don't want blue poop.
Chew. Make sure you keep chewing.
Huge chew.
He didn't chew. He just swallowed. Next one.
No, no.
Chew it. Or cough it up on the carpet. You know, he was up here earlier. He actually got every single crumb that existed on this carpet. He was up here for like an hour acting like a vacuum. Oh, this one's broken into a couple pieces. So small piece first. Okay, last one's gonna be a big piece, okay? Make sure you chewed everything.
Food it all.
And here you go.
No, no.
That snortle is crazy. Good job! Good boy! Good job!
He did
You ate everything! You
it.
ate it all! Oh god! Right here. Oh, you missed a piece. Right here.
No, no.
Here you go. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, we'll go again tomorrow.
All done.
Take this down.
All done.
We do it again tomorrow.
All done. Little monkey. And now he's vacuuming the carpet.
It's all gone, brother. There isn't anything down there. It's all gone.
We gave him one of those puppy ice creams.
Oh, little pup cups?
Pup cups.
We had a little pup cup in the freezer.
To get him to stop terrorizing the
I'll
refrigerator
use my Bezos
people.
bucks
Yeah.
to support Gus treats. He
True.
deserves them
It
all.
worked.
Thank you, Miscellaneous. Appreciate 13 months. NY thing the Prime. Al saying the Prime. General Quack saying the Super Chat. Chad saying 12 months. Later in the 25 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. This is the kind of greed they talk about in the Bible.
He's hungry.
He's hungry. Hungry. Hungry puggy.
All right. Now we eat
Now you
puppies up.
Now you get dinner.
Dinner time.
Now he gets dinner.
You want din din? Puppies up.
He will chase you out this room when you leave.
It's time.
Yep. Knew that was coming. Knew that was coming. Yo, Cam the Cowboy Man, thank you for the tier 1. Athlix, thank you for the 5 gifted. And Chezer with the 5 gifted back to back. Appreciate you. Thank you. Much love, much love. Well, he knew that he was gonna get dinner now. He's going downstairs, so. Okay. And the Mad Berserker thing of the gifted. Appreciate you. Rat Junk thing of the 10 months. Thank you. Okay. New launch rivals. How is the title confusing? Chat, the title is very straightforward. Oh yeah, I'll look at the new stuff real quick. Where's my... It says big day. Tier list.
You know,
Top
it's
10
some
wiped
happy
out.
Holidays when Gus gets treats in his advent
Ranked.
calendar.
EOMM
And also
demons.
when Santa blesses
Question mark?
chat with some free grippers known
Find
as
out.
Prej.
Yeah. Oh God. Appreciated. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. You keep spamming the same thing and watch a matchmaking video. I don't want to watch a... What is this video? I don't want to watch a video on matchmaking. I played video games for years. I know how matchmaking works. Let's grab this. Grab my 200 units. Okay.
I think streaming as a concept is really cool technology-wise. Imagine in just a few years I can watch my favorite streamer from his retirement home. You're like 60, right? I don't remember.
Okay. It's from a top 500 player? What do you think I am? What do you think I was for the last 8 years? You don't think I know how matchmaking works in a hero shooters for the last 8 years? Brother. You just basically showed up at the old sage's house and just told him fucking wake up with smelly, or go to bed with itchy bum, wake up with smelly finger. Yeah, I fucking know that, bro. I figured that out years ago. You know? Unless it's something different, then I'm good. Okay.
Hi, Flats.
Sup?
Since you had such a great time with Dispatch, I think you should play Detroit Become Human if you haven't.
I've never played it, but I've watched tons of it, so I probably won't end up doing that. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. I won't turn on TikTok for this part, but I have a couple things. First up, actually, let's do this really fast, is we got some new Rivals content coming down the pipeline. New Rivals content coming down the pipeline. Couple things. First up, we got the Fill Your Stockings with the Gone Nutty for Gifts event on December 18th, which is also when the Jeff event starts. And it looks like you get a free golden mag skin. Free black and gold mag skin. That shit is gas. Catch me with that every game. What is this helmet technically? I've seen it before, but I don't know what it is officially. Oh, I was covered? This. Did you see it? It's Cerberus Professor X. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, complete missions and you can earn acorns to throw at the tree. Tinsel tail. Squirrel girl skin. Anything else?
Energized.
Oh, that's a cute skin.
Where do you think you're going?
They always kill it with the skins in this. Wait, which one was the... Is this the MVP? I thought the other thing was the MVP. What the fuck was the other one? Oh, Winter Bucky? Why you kind of looking a little slutty?
Armed and dangerous!
I see you. I see what you're doing. Wait, are these emotes? Wait, it's a moving emote? Oh god, the Overwatch players are gonna be they're gonna get angry. Chad, there has to be at least one angry tweet out there somewhere, because they just came out with like the emotes where they like slide across the ground, and within 2 weeks there's already a Rivals one. Oh Jesus. Oh, they're gonna be big mad. It looks cool though. Actually looks really cool. Alright, so that's number 1. Number 2 is, what's this? Ever feel like getting a sandwich after the fight? Lucky for us, Pim Test Kitchen is coming to Times Square soon, and they're looking for taste testers for their mouth-watering sandwich. Lock in. Eat a Pim and... Wait, they either make you tiny or make you huge? That's cool. Wait, is this a Jeff emote? Wait, is this an emote that's already in the game? I don't think it is. Is it? Oh, right. What is this a tease for Ant-Man? Pim is Ant-Man tech? Hey guys, so, all right, let's be real talk for a half a second. Rivals kind of fell off from the first half of the year, right? Like first half of the year, game was cooking. Second half of the year, it fell off for a lot of people, right? Did they go, because like real talk, they didn't really release that many like super well-known heroes, at least like, sorry, let me rephrase. They didn't really release like the headline showstoppers out of the gate, right? You had the Fantastic Four, Emma maybe, and then after that it kind of was like, you know, not ones that are like known unless you're like a real nerd, right? Not like the main recent headliners, I guess. Are they gonna kick it up next year with Deadpool, Ant-Man maybe? I wonder what else, you know? Gambit and Rogue was good. So I think of like the most well-known ones are probably like the new era, new gen Avengers type movies, right? At least that's what I would think of, right? Like that's the ones that probably most people think of right now. But obviously, if you've been following stuff for years, you probably know way more than the general populace. Awful take. It's not awful because I'm actually not a knower. So if you're some fucking sweaty turbo fucking giga nerd and you know every goddamn Thanos, every hero, everything from Thanos all the way to the fucking D-lister that no one's ever heard of, guess what? You're in the minority. I'm in the majority, unfortunately. So my stupid ass take is probably more aligned with the normal plebeians. So you should take it a bit more seriously because that's how you get the plebeians' attention. Because I'm not a knower. Right? I probably know a lot more of like the 2010s into 2020s Avengers era movies kind of characters, and I probably don't know a lot of the other ones, but you guess what? That's how you get their attention. That's what I thought. Anyways, lock in. Oh, we already watched this already. Sorry, that was a replaying it. All right, next up we have the Star-Lord skin. They're finally showing the trailer for it from yesterday. That looks pretty good.
You are done, dude. Oh, thought you had me.
The flight music is cool. Is this the first skin that changes the emote line, or sorry, the voice line?
Oh, thought you had me.
Wait, I think that's the first one, right?
Happy holidays.
The Cap skin does. Okay, I guess they come out at the same time. I forgot. I don't have the Cap one yet. I'm still working on getting to it. I bought the pass, but what in the... Bro, POV. Flats in his apartment in 2023. This is actual POV flats in his apartment in 2023 when I went to war with the mice. Chat, who was there? Type 1 if you were there when I went to war with the rats. That's pretty cool. Dude, they killed it with the skins again. They always be killing it on the skin department, though. What else do we got? Oh, Festive Throwback is almost here. Legends never fade away. They return to glory. Limited time costumes return from December 19th to January 2nd. Cool. And then what's this? I'm going to click on this real quick, and I'm scared to go on full screen because Twitter is fucking terrifying. Okay. Oh, it's just all the new content. Jeff's Winter Splash Festival gone nutty for gifts. Winter Gift, which is during the event, visit the Christmas tree in Times Square daily to claim a gift of random amount of units. Wait, do you get a different one every day? Oh yeah, daily to claim a random amount. Wait, so you get units every single day for logging in and from December 24th to December 27th and going up to the tree? Wait, that's cool. Pim Test Kitchen starts on December 18th, which is tomorrow. Festive Throwback starts December 19th. New sitting emotes. Are these free? I wonder if those are going to be free that you can get. And then also in the store, Penny Parker, Star-Lord, Daredevil emotes. Oh, they showed this one off. It is new. The Jeff the Landshark Blizzard Ball emote. That's cool. And then the recolors for the Jeff skin. And then what else? Just some bug fixes. All right, looks cool. Looks cool. That's not all I got for you today, though. Chat, we got something a little different. Guys, I don't know where this started, actually. I have no idea where it started. But I'm going to tell you guys a little of what's going on right now in the Rivals universe. Chat, we are not a drama channel, but I think this is actually sort of important for the integrity and talking about the game. So here's the tea. Do you guys all know who Saife is? Saife is the guy who we've basically done rank 1 of a few videos for, done like Loki and like a lot of like not Gambit, sorry, a lot of the supports. Arguably considered the best support player right now in the game. And cool dude, very nice guy actually, very, very nice guy. I just played with him in the most like that recent Rivals tournament, like the MCC one, which is like a small tournament. And we got fucking shit stomped for many reasons. It was garbage. I honestly, and maybe not want to play in tournaments probably ever again. Just because for some reason they're always in this game.
Me be a better player by keeping my
I thought I muted alerts, sorry.
Realizing if that guy can somehow make it to gold, I can make to plat by practicing and not crashing out.
Yo, that's true. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you though. Hey, I'm glad I could help you. Sorry, I'm gonna mute alerts for a minute. Also, Minty, thank you for the fresh 2-1. Appreciate you. So we actually played together. He kept it together the whole time. Calmed, nice, just nice guy. Here's the thing though. So here's a screenshot of him last night, December 16th at 1 in the morning. He had Lord Voldemort. The Dark Lord has returned. Also 6 accounts in the top 9. You see, he was rank 1, rank 4, rank 6, rank 7, and rank 9. On the top 500 leaderboard. He had 6 out of the top 10, technically top 9 slots himself. Fast forward to this morning. Here's a screenshot from this morning, a tweet from Guru. Apparently, all of Saife's accounts got removed from top 10. LMFAO, so are we banning all Smurfs now or just banning people who take up multiple spots on the first page? If you look, now there's just the Voldemort account. Looking at this one. Wait, Sinister? Gone. VP Saife? Gone. Saife? Gone. And I don't know how to say this name, but Korean letters. I'm assuming it's Korean. Gone. And if you look at the numbers, Sinister was rank 265. 265 would be right here, actually. So 265 is just fucking gone. So if you don't know how top 500 works, once you get into Eternity, there's a number system. And so rank 1 is 282 points into Eternity. So right here actually would be this account, Sinister 265. The next one for VP Sci-Fi 262 would also be right here. And then Sci-Fi 253 would be also right here. And then also his other account, one down here, 239, would be right here. So they just literally Thanos snapped those accounts out of the top 500. They're gone. Is Sypha Smurf? Well, that's probably his main account. This is his main account, I would assume. But they didn't want to probably take away the rank 1 account. He was banned because he was smurfing. Well, that's what we're getting to. We're getting to the fucking issue here at hand. But we're not done yet with the tweets. We also have this one from Level 1 Crook, who actually I was kind of considered the best support player before Sci-Fi back because he won the China LAN. Said all of Scythe's accounts were deranked to Eternity 31. Except his highest rated. So here's my sauce to it. Also, he provided screenshots to all 3. I'm going to click on them really fast. So here is one. Oh, here's the other one. I don't know what this one is that he zoomed in on. This is a different one. Rank 262, rank 763, 762, and 754. And this is the other one that was at the end. It said, I think smurfing in top 500. If you are the best is only fair, because once you get in the top 10 range, queue times go up exponentially and you cannot find a game. So to combat, if you need to go on alt accounts, now from my experience, you can still get the same lobbies and matchmaking itself is barely impacted by whether you are top 10 or top 300 accounts. The only difference is the queue time. Hence, there is 2 options. Either you make queue times for top-rated players lower, above top 20, or we keep smurfing allowed. But deranking his accounts is the wrong way IMO. Also, Sci-Fi deserves it because he puts in a lot of hours into ranked. Cheers. So he was not banned, by the way, for the person who was talking about banning. It does not appear that he was banned. He was actually manually reset down below top 500. Which I would argue is actually probably what he wanted. He probably wants that. And why would you want that? Mr. Crazy Streamer Man? It's simple. This one right here. Once you get into the top 10 range, queue times go up exponentially and you cannot find a game. So, says that saying that he wants this pure copium and you know that. So you're going to let me finish my sentence or you're just going to angry type as fast as you can after I said that? Because I haven't even got to explain it yet. It is not copium because Sci-Fi is arguably right now the #1 player on what was the #1 team that just won. He also streams. I don't even think he's awake actually yet. He might not even be awake yet. He actually might be awake now, which is funny because I saw Aramori tweet. He actually just went live. That's actually funny as shit. I saw Aramori tweet out. I think it was Aramori. Let me go look. Aramori. Who's this? What the fuck? That's not who I clicked on. Aramori. Was it Aramori? Look at this. Aramori tweeted out, the funniest thing about all this is Sci-Fi is still sleeping. Bro has no idea that he's about to wake up to all this drama about him being Thanos snapped. Sci-Fi, what's your opinion on alt accounts and smurfing? So he streams for content and also to make money, also to make a living off of it. And you get to top 10 effortlessly, right? Like as you're saying. But the whole reason of swapping to the next account is so you keep getting games and you don't sit there in queue for 10 hours. You don't have to sit there in queue for 10 hours. Like, top 10 on the leaderboard means genuinely nothing. He's rank 1. His account is still rank 1. So you sit there and you go, that's just cope. He literally has the #1 account. Who gives a fuck at that point? The only thing that's going to matter is if he gets all 10 slots. That is not cope. If he got all 10 slots, if he had 9 and then it got reset out of the 9, yeah, he probably might be pissed. But we're still at 6 of the 10. So probably a little bit of like, you know, hey, it hasn't put in enough effort to get all the way to getting 10 up there. But I'm assuming that it's more actually fun for him to be able to play on all these accounts again, because he's going to get all the same practice of playing in the top 500 lobbies without the queue times. Because do you know how many games you have to play to go from, where's the other one? To go from 31 eternity, 31 points to 250? Do you know how many wins you need for that? Like every win when you're that high ranked, you're probably getting somewhere between 15 and 21, maybe 23 on a really fucking good game, right? So you need a lot of fucking wins, especially wins in a row. So now you don't have to rank up another alt account. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, he's probably going to have a blast. And you know what the best part is? People are probably going to go flooding into his chat to either hear his opinion about it, or he just gets to do it all over again. But there is actually a core issue that I think is at play, right? The core thing that should actually be talked about is 2 things. One, smurfing in general. Smurfing in general. Should it be allowed? I think most people think no. And I think that also there is a world where their complaints about not getting a game, they literally can't queue the game though, is also valid, right? It is also valid. And so, yeah, he said that he knew it was going to happen because he was talking to them in Discord. Okay, but like that, first off, that's cool if they communicated that, but that's not really what the issue is. I think the issue is, what if it wasn't so public, right? Like, what if he wasn't going to top 10? Because I know many people, especially creators, that have tons of alt accounts, right? And so it's not smurfing because they're not dominating through the low ranks. They're playing in the same lobbies at the top 500 level, right? And they just get to top 10, and then they go, well, I can't get a fucking game anymore, hop on a different account, and then get the same lobbies that they were getting up until a certain point. That way they still keep getting practice. But on the opposite end, though, smurfing probably, like, it's not cool, right? Like, you ruin other people's matches. So what's the fair middle ground? Because basically, what stops somebody in the future from doing this again, right, and getting a bunch of top 10 accounts or a bunch of accounts in the top 500 or whatever, and they're just not as public about it, right? You know what I mean? He isn't smurfing. The rest of the player base just sucks. First off, I wish I lived in the delusional land that you live in, that you are, one, speaking from another man's experience, two, the point where you say everyone else sucks, every single player. That you talk about all the other pro players too at that point, because you're literally comparing the number one person, right? Like, what kind of delusional ass land do you got to live in to say every person sucks other than the person who's number one, right? That's just kind of stupid. That's literally fucking stupid. That's genuinely stupid. Like, actual, like, brain mush type take, right? But it does bring up a point though, right? Because although I would consider these alt accounts, right? They're alt accounts. I would consider these personally alt accounts because he's like playing against other top 500s the entire day. There's something has to be done, right? You can't make it so that players are not able to get games, right? If they get to a certain rank, they just can't play the game anymore. That's kind of stupid. So then they make alt accounts, but the internet's also allergic to nuance. So you can't have them, quote unquote, saying making smurf accounts is okay, which is maybe the reason why they got rid of it, right? Because like clearly NetEase felt some type of way to remove the accounts out of the top 500, right? But maybe the only reason I think NetEase even did it is because of how public it is, right? Of how public it is. Because really good pro player, he streams, it got a lot of attention. What if it doesn't get a lot of attention, right? you know, there's a lot to be kind of thought about there and a lot to be considered there, because they should be allowed to play the game, but also smurfing does ruin people's games, and you can report people in this game for smurfing. So what do you do? Right? What do you do? How do you fix that? That's a hard one. I don't have the answer to. The only thing I could maybe think of is once you get to a certain rank, that the matchmaking restriction is a little bit loosened. But at that point too, you know, if you're queuing at certain times at night, you could be like, you know, C1 or bottom of eternity, queuing into literally the top ranked players, like number 1, number 2, number 3, and they're just shit stomping you the whole night through, and you're like, what the fuck do I do? You know, they're not playing against also people that are 200, 300 points into eternity, which, by the way, 200, 300 points of into eternity is like a full rank. So like if you were Celestial 3 at 0, you would climb all the way to Celestial 2, all the way to Celestial 1, and you would be 82 points into Celestial 1 to play as rank 1. Does that make sense? Like, and that's already at eternity. So yeah, maybe decay is increased, but there is decay already in this game. So, but he's not smurfing, but that's the point of the internet does not understand nuance. I understand personally what an alt account is. I absolutely know what an alt account is. The average gamer does not. And so when you have a system in the game that calls something smurfing, right? The average player cannot tell the difference between a smurf and an alt account. Because if I made an account right now, I promise you, like, you want to make a bet? If I made a bet with you right now and I said, chat, I'm going to make a new account right now to go practice DPS on, and that was my DPS only account, and I started uploading videos and streaming that all the time, how many people do you think would come into chat and go in those videos and go, why are you smurfing? Why are you smurfing? I'm not a DPS player. I'm learning something new. It's an alt account. It's a different experience. Smurfing. 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 Better yet, let's take it one step further. If I made an account, even played on my main role, and I still played it on my main role and got it to as whatever high rank I could, and I played on it every once in a while just to play on it, how many people would go, he's smurfing? He's smurfing. I read stuff all the time. That's like random ass fucking Reddit chungus on the internet accuses me or someone else of smurfing, you know? You're still destroying medal ranks. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Literally Exhibit A. Exhibit A is literally in chat right now. We just talked about it. This is what I just talked about, how nuance is lost on the internet. So you can't have a world where you talk about these players that having alt accounts so they can just queue the game versus actual smurfing, because the average internet person right now doesn't have the mental capacity to understand the nuance between them. They're only black and white at all times, and they cannot read beyond that. And you might think right now that the majority of chatters are all in agreement of like, no, it's just one guy. No, if you expand this outside of these smaller chats that we're in currently right now into a more casual base, you guys would get fucking annihilated. You guys would get smoked. Like, we're talking ratioed out of the wazoo, because there's way more of them than there are of you. Real talk. That's it. That's it. So it's interesting because they have to find a way to make it so that these players can play the game, but also not smurf, quote unquote. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how you do that, because Rivals, unfortunately, is one of those games that reacts really hard depending on what the community is doing. Like, they basically just keep an eye on Reddit and sees what people are complaining about, or on Twitter. So it's like, what happens if people aren't complaining about those things on those places? What ends up happening is the average player feels like they're playing against Smurfs, right? They feel like they're playing against Smurfs, and they report people for smurfing, and they don't get banned, and they keep playing against them. And then they see these situations where it's like someone randomly just gets targeted out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, well, they have to, NetEase has to manually do it. Their actual systems don't work, right? So basically, it reinforces their idea that Smurfs don't get punished unless NetEase, like something big happens. And like, if you're some average person, you're not some content creator with a following or some pro player in this case, they're not going to notice you, you know? So I would classify smurfing as deliberately staying in the low ranks for a while, because that's what it is. You are correct. You actually know the textbook definition. Congratulations. I applaud you. You are a knower. Very smart. Unfortunately, most people don't. So the question is, where do you go from here, right? Where do you go from here? Because this is only going to keep happening. And I'm not saying just, the Cypher is just an example. There's tons of people that do this. I'm going to load into Rivals right now. I want to see how many people that we could probably find out are doing it right now. Because you know what a lot of people do? Is they make a team of their own alt accounts. And I wonder how many we could find. I wonder how many people that we could find maybe that make their own. That actually might be more difficult than I'm thinking, because I'd have to actually know. I know Kaiji does. Like if I do, where is it? Am I spelling his name right? Where is he? Oh no, he doesn't have his anymore. Oh, because they had to, oh, we're not gonna find it right now. Oh, we're not going to find it right now because MRC's going. So everyone's actually on their legitimate teams right now. So bad example. Bad timing to look for the example. Bad time to look for the example. Because now everybody has their actual teams played for MRC. TTK has 2. Can you even look those up? Oh, my friends. Global. No. Because everyone's on their MRC teams right now. So when MRC isn't going, they have like, a lot of people have like guild, like the team, and they just have all their alt accounts in it. So you can see them all. So what do you do? That's so funny. I make a Rivals team of my alt as well. That's so funny. Yeah, lots of people did it. So like if you looked through the, wait, did you guys say Voldemort's not rank 1 anymore? Oh, he got beat out. Okay, so someone else took it. When there is an MRC going on, you could actually see it pretty clearly. But what do you do? It's a difficult thing to address. It's a very difficult thing to address. Wait, Wolfle says 4? His name is Woof? Let me look. Can I look up, maybe can I look up MRC teams? Or how would I look that up? How would I even look that up? No, I want to look up the team. Can you even look it up? Nope. Into WO, into search. Nope, that doesn't work. Faction? Just my faction. Oh, view factions maybe? No, because these are the ones that are playing. You need the capital? I don't know about that, but we'll see. I did nothing. The leaderboard? Okay. Oh, this does work. Okay. So oh, good. Oh, they're on OK Luck. Is this like the org or maybe the MRC team? So here's a good example. Here's a good example of somebody who has all of their alt accounts all put into a group. So they've got 4. Which is their main, alt, alt, alt. Which is actually, by the way, listen, I'm a little salty about it just because, listen, I think it ruins those kind of tournaments. Remember the tournament we did the other day? This was fan sub. Not considered pro player, by the way. Listen, also, I have nothing against them. They're actually pretty nice, and they were my spectating rank 1 Luna. That tournament, man, that tournament was run awful. I hate to say it, but I also never get mad at the players or the teams that actually draft or anything in that. That's on the organizers. But regardless, though, but he is a pro. It wasn't. That's the fun thing. You know, the rules did not consider him a pro. That's the thing. Regardless, though, what do you do about that? I don't know. I think that's something that Rivals has to consider. And I also think that there's also this weird... I think they just set this weird precedence by doing that, right? Because, like, there's many players on the ladder who do that, like I just pointed out to you, and that's just one example. I know of a lot of people who do that, and a lot of people who make a bunch of alt accounts and throw them in a faction. People in chat were talking about how they do it as well. And it's like, nothing happens unless people find out about it and then they react. That just seems kind of weird. It just kind of seems like catering to the mob as opposed to actually conquering the core issue. And that's where I think Rivals maybe is just like, you know, they got to figure out what they want to do. You know what I mean? So regardless, though, if you had seen that floating around, that's basically the gist of it. Marvel Rivals doesn't have to do a thing, but the community can agree to call those people losers. The people that are making alt accounts and just playing on them so they can get games. This is what I mean, by the way, of why you can't have these nuanced conversations, especially with like a lot of the general public, because you fall apart instantly. Like, there's a lot of like good actors that want to actually find a good outcome, but there's also just a lot of just Reddit chunguses that want to fucking dunk on, like, and just have like a cool set statement where they sound like they're the winner, and it's just like, the fuck are you talking about? You know? So, anyways, interesting precedent that was set today, regardless. Okay. My favorite thing about the Rouse community is that everyone thinks they're right, and their needs should be answered, but no one will ever be happy. That is actually pretty true. You want to see something very funny? Small bonus thing. Boger retweeted it. Chat, if you guys saw this, look at this. Look at this shit. Not all Vanguards are created equal. Frontline, Brawl, Dive, Control, Thor. They have Captain America in fucking Brawl. They have Captain America in fucking Brawl. And they have Rogue in fucking Brawl. Where Rogue's like this, Rogue's like half hybrid of DPS and, or sorry, not DPS, Dive and Brawl. And people still haven't figured it out yet. And maybe she just might need a little help, but like at the same time, it's still early. Also, everyone's tier lists are coming out, by the way. And I love how everyone was saying at the beginning, like, oh, Flats, she's good, you're just an idiot. And now, like, everyone's tier lists are coming out, and she's not at the top. She's not even fucking close. She's like B tier in most people's shit. And I'm like, okay, you guys fucking morons. Regardless, yeah, so I just saw this and I thought it was funny as shit. And then just Thor down here. Hulk is a hybrid too. Well, I mean, like, the funny thing about this one is, like, dude, try to jump a backline on Hulk right now. Let me know how it goes. Tell me how it goes. You know? Okay. What else have I got today? Oh, I do have tier listing. I gotta do some tier listing. I'll unmute alerts for a second. I forgot. I've had alerts muted for a while. Fireheart thinking 21 months. Amish thinking of the 10 months. So if I don't see the 100 bits, appreciate it. I was Eternity and got dropped. Well, I mean, if you were Eternity like in season like 2 and you came back, I'm gonna be real with you. That was probably the right call for them because there was a lot of like fake Eternities, but like you also had to smash your way through the metal ranks again. So I know what you mean. Stat, I think, in the 7 months. Total Dial in the 3 months. Time Space in the 12 months. Laxmere thing the Prime. Appreciate you. Also, I gotta shut the door. I just realized, I'm like, wait, why is it so cold in here? I think when she left the door open. I gotta keep that shut, otherwise my hands are freezing.
Yo, have a great day.
Just Shike thing the 6 months. Appreciate you, appreciate you. What else have I got? Oh, I should probably start the talk. Let me start the talk real quick. Forgot about that. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Whoopsies. Wow, talking smack. Sorry. My hands were cold. I didn't realize the door was open. Okay, let me do this. Boom. 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 Just checking in 6 months. Appreciate it. Cool. Alright, nice. Let me see. What was I talking before? Oh yeah, it was talking about the other thing, but it's whatever. Yeah, I think it's time. I think today's the day for it. But that said, also, you know what's funny? I saw a Frogger tweet earlier as I was starting stream, and he was tweeting out about Overwatch, and he was like, "Man, this season's kind of mid. Like, I hope next season's better." And I was just sitting there. I was like, "Dude, Crap put out a video of me talking about how I thought that this rival season was a little, or sorry, the mid season was not that fun, and also the Overwatch season was like the first time both of them felt kind of ass." And people were like, "You just been playing too much. You just been playing too much. You're just burnt out." I'm like, "Okay, man, sure, dude." And now, like, everyone, even like the most positive people I see are like, all like, "Yeah, maybe it's not that good." Yeah, Vendetta's the only thing. But also Vendetta's like banned every game apparently for most people. So it's weird. We've also reached this weird part with the internet in that department where like there's like I don't know how to put this. It's like
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
it's like either you Omega Glaze something or like fuck you. You know? It's weird. Even if it's not true, it's just like it's very strange. Rivals doesn't totally have that problem, but with a lot of games at the moment. I don't know what it is. Wait, they buffed console aim assist? Is that what they did? I saw something about it, but I didn't know if it was just a tweak or a change or whatever. They buffed it? On Overwatch? Because I saw, so like I get pings sometimes, and like I saw that they were having issues the first day, and like there was like a way to turn it off if you were having problems. So I thought it was just a tweak. They buffed console aim assist by 7%. That's crazy. That was, you know, honestly, that's one of the best parts of Overwatch is not having insane aim assist. Genuinely. Like, especially when you play crossplay, you know? That's wild. No shit. There's a blog. I honestly couldn't care less. I'll be real with you. I got nothing wrong with it, but like, now that I don't do just Overwatch content every day, like they put out blogs and it's like the entire list is like one change that could be like two sentences, you know? And I know that like it's like a good thing, especially if you're a creator, like you get to farm those all the time, but man, do I only want to do the big ones these days, you know?
2 points, Star-Lord.
It feels horrible. It's so strong. Really? I mean, I don't know. I've always been kind of against the idea of mixing console and PC anyways. Nothing personal. I've played both. I played console for like 19 years and I switched to PC. The culture's just so different. And real talk, a lot of console gamers are fucking degenerates. I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was like, obviously it's super small sample size, so like take it with a grain of salt. But there was these guys in Arc Raiders who did like this little mini experiment where they tried to like bump into like 1,000 players, and one did console, one did PC, and like out of the PC group, only like it was like 50 people betrayed them and like shot them and did some shit. And then the other on console, it was like 400 out of 1,000 or something like that. It was like a significantly higher percentage of players on console like either shot you on sight or tried to like lie to you and like do shit and like basically like gain your trust and then roll you. It's because all of them are kids. Yeah, there is a lot more kids. I agree. But that's also where you get a lot of like the slur slinging slashers. You know what I mean? Because like it's just some fucking 15-year-old who like, you know, doesn't have real consequences and their parents don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So that's where you see a lot of it. All right, though. You guys ready? You guys ready? It's time. It's time. It's time. Where is it? Oh, I didn't pull it up before I started. Shit. Is it here? Aha, crap, got it already updated for me. Beautiful. Let me show screen. I gotta do it manually for TikTok because TikTok is a fun platform to stream on. Boom. Aha. 'Tis time. 'Tis time. Let me do this. How do I... Hello? Why is it not... There we go. Okay. Alright, it's time. Let me rearrange. I need to do a little rearranging, though, because this is not the correct rearranging. So, supports always go last. Tanks always go first. Supports go last. Down here, up here, actually fine because it's not a tank. No matter how many people scream and say that he is. Up here, down here. That look right to me. Does that look right to you? Am I missing anyone? Oh, I didn't see Venom. Where's Jeff? Oh, Mantis is here too. Oh, Jeff's here. Okay, I didn't see Jeff. Okay. Are we good now? Are we good now? Cool. All right, looks good. Hey, by the way, real quick, looking at this, it's kind of nice to be a tank player in Rivals. It's kind of nice to be a tank player in Rivals. Dude, we have a whole ass fucking row. Like, we actually have characters. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Also, I'm going to mute alerts for a little bit. Hell fucking yeah. Can't say the same about supports. They're working on it. You did just get Gambit this season. They're working on it. But I agree. Support definitely needs more. But you know, it's nice. You know what's funny? Actually, nah, let's save that for a future conversation. I don't want to get into that right now. Because it's time for a lot of your guys' favorite time. The season 5.5 mid-season tier list. Mid-season just kicked off this week. With some new changes, as well as Rogue joining the cast. It's pretty fun. We'll get there when we get there. We'll talk more about it when we get to that point. Let's jump into it. This might be the first season in a long time that I might need to add a tier above S tier because we have had insane power creep, and the difference between the lowest tiers and the highest tiers has gotten even worse. And also, I want to say at the start here, this is probably so far, at least for me, one of the least fun patches in a while. I, for those who don't know, actually played a ton of the last season, 5.0. Sorry, the first half of the season. I was having a good time with it. I was actually having a very good time with it. So far, this season, I just can't make myself play as much. The games have just not been as fun, not been as good. Rogue, we'll get to Rogue when we get there, with people running it down on that character. And I'd like to see some changes kind of back towards 5.0 because I feel like 5.5 is significantly worse. Regardless, though, it is what it is. First up, Angela. So Angela, I would say, is one of those tanks that right now, depending on the map, depending on the comp, is extremely strong, but can be feast or famine. Can be feast or famine. I would not say she's top tier. When I think of the top tier tanks this season, she is not who comes to mind, but she would probably be top 4. So I'm thinking here because I may have to make some adjustments in the future. There might be a tier above S. I'm not going to make it right away. I'm going to see if I can get away with this at the start. But if I can't, then I might have to make some readjustments. But I'm thinking this is going to probably be about here for now, which is the A. So S right now, I have some other players already in mind for. But the reason why I think she's in that A tier is she's gotten actually a little bit like tankier with some of the buffs from the previous season. But also actually, here's the big one. Sorry, we'll spoiler alert for later. Invis is banned almost every game. Invis was arguably the best counter to Angela. So Angela coming in and trying to grab somebody, pull them out, a lot of times was powerful. But any Invis player with half a fucking brain would just sit there and wait with their pull or their push and save their teammates from getting annihilated. Now you can't do that because they're banned. And without that, there's a few other options that can do it, but no one quite as easily and no one that fits in the meta quite as well. The other weakness I'd say of Angela is depending on if you're playing full dive, you actually don't. Okay, here's the thing with full dive. Dive in this game is very strange in ranked specifically. You can't have 2 dive tanks in this game. Your team falls apart. So like in this game specifically, for some reason, you need to have, if you're playing dive as a team, let's say you're playing Psylocke, Star-Lord, Angela, you need at least one like frontline tank, aka Emma, Mag, Groot. Strange I wouldn't do, but like regardless. So if you're trying to play Angela in double dive, you'll actually notice that you struggle. Small thing, but you might notice that you struggle. If you try to play Cap Angela or Venom Angela and your team is losing a lot of fights and you don't understand why, it's because you're playing double dive tank. That also said, triple tank Angela is actually pretty decent too. Triple tank's been getting played a lot more. But I wouldn't say that that's like a meta definer, regardless. Next up, it's time to get spicy. It's time to get spicy. Chat, can we all get a moment of silence and an 07 for our fellow Hulk mains in the chat? God rest their soul. The poor Hulk players. That character's fucking dead. Actually fucking dead. That character is legitimately fucking gone. I hate to say it. But that character is fucking gone. There's no way he can exist. All the Hulk players don't even play him anymore. There's one Hulk player in top 500 playing him, and we spectated him actually the other day. He sent us some VODs for us to spectate. and it was genuinely fucking depressing. I actually felt bad watching that VOD. And that was ones that he handpicked to give to us as like good performances, good plays. It was genuinely fucking depressing. Now you might be asking, why is Hulk so bad? I'll answer it for you. He does not have the sustain or movement to play the way he is forced to. Doesn't have the damage either. The only time Hulk is scary is during his ult. And even during his ult, he will get absolutely mega cooked by all the CC that's in the game. Invis push, Emma slam, Emma kick, things shift, bubbles coming out from other people that are getting in the way, wolf grab, freeze, like whatever you want to fucking throw out there, right? There's a bajillion CCs you could throw. And he still gets annihilated. Rogue grab now, true. RIP Hulk. That was my favorite character going into Rivals. It was my favorite character in Season 0/Season 1. And he's genuinely fucking unplayable. I have seen some insanely ludicrous takes on how to make him better. Mine would be something to do with his bubble. Maybe either make the cast time faster / cooldown shorter, or make it so the range is much higher. Like you're able to bubble more of your teammates, like from a longer distance. Because like if you're standing around the Hulk, you get bubble. But like if you're like anything beyond like 5 meters, it's too far. You don't give anything. Because I'm worried about giving too much damage or CC immunity. I don't think when you go down the route of CC immunity on a dive-esque movement hero, you're asking for fucking trouble. You're asking for big fucking trouble. So, and also someone said like more exile. There was one about some guy said that should get CC immunity. That's ludicrous. But then someone else said like multiple exiles. I don't think you should have multiple exiles. I don't think we need more CC. I think having counters to CC and survivability tools could help. You want to, some people could say like his jump charging faster too. I think that players already kind of struggle versus dive and with dive. And movement, although Hulk is pretty decent with, I think that he, even if you made him faster, it wouldn't do anything. He would just get to the fight faster to die faster. That's it. Next up, I would say the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, the best tank in the fucking game, Mr. Magneto himself, who got the team up with Rogue with Gambit this season. That is fucking hilarious and fun. Actual LeBron James himself. But you don't get this team up anymore because Gambit's banned every motherfucking game. And it's time to break the list, I think. No, I'm going to get away with it for a little bit longer. We're going to get away with it for a little bit longer. It'll be fine. A little bit longer. I think because I'm only 3 characters in, I can get away with it for longer. But like this is going to be the first character that goes into that next tier whenever it gets made. He's just the GOAT. Double bubble, self bubble, teammate bubble, right? So what ends up happening is most games, Invis and Gambit are both banned. When Invis and Gambit are both banned, the fallback supports are Luna, Cloak and Dagger, Loki. When Cloak and Dagger is one of them, well, you're back to Season 1 where you have Magneto versus Cloak and Dagger. You try to bubble your own Cloak and Dagger, keep their mag from dunking on them, blah, 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 right? So you need mag to save your cloak. You need mag to counter their cloak, right? So like it's built in. He just brings so much to the game. That's the goal right there. Not much else to say. Next up, the next man himself, Mr. Captain America. Low key, Cap actually fucking goated. People have been talking about how he got nerfed 10 million times, and you know what? It wasn't enough. I'm not saying he should get nerfed, by the way. Don't take that out of context. He's just the fucking GOAT still. You do your animation cancels. You sit on their fucking backline. You just go doop 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 doop, zoom 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 zoom, ding 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 ding. donk the shield off the ground, bonk, 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 and you just run away. And then you have your ult, which charges everyone else faster, and it's like a third support ult, in which triple support's already strong. So now you're playing quad support, and you're playing fucking quad support, and Mag's also in the game sometimes. So when you have a Mag in the game, and then you also have a Cap in the game, you have the Cap ult to try to save through the Mag ult, plus you can also block the Mag ult, which is one of the big things that you're trying to save your supports from. So if your supports are ulting, especially if you have a Luna and your Luna's dancing on the shield and you know that their Mag's gonna try to fucking nuke her, guess what? You stand next to the Luna and you get ready to block that shit and you're ready to fucking go. But also, remember what I was saying before, how Angela / Cap were both good for like the dive tanks this season. You combo that with a Mag where the Cap's running fucking crazy in the back line. Someone else is sitting back. You're just a fucking fly on the wall. You don't actually need a whole lot of sustain. And as long as Loki's not on the field, you actually do a lot. If Loki is available, you'd probably swap. That's where you swap the Cap. If you don't have a Loki, though, and Gambit Invis is banned, yo, have fun feasting. This might be actual fucking crazy man hours, and I might be the first person to do this. I think that the Thor buffs might be fucking him. I've only bumped into 2 of them so far. The 2 Thor players. I've seen them. I've bumped into them. They fucking do absolutely abhorrent, crazy fucking kidnapping shenanigans. Holy mother of fuck. They are terrifying beasts. I think the rest of us peons have not caught up yet, but we will soon. It will take some time as people start to learn more and start to catch up better and start to understand how to play the new Thor, and while mixing in the new kidnaps with his lightning changes. So you're still getting crazy damage and the crazy kidnaps. Hey, listen, I might be crazy, man. I know some people might not be believers in the Thor, but in ranked specifically, I've been seeing some demons. I've been seeing some demons. Speaking of demons, not this guy, but he is better. He's definitely better. So those that don't know, Thing got a buff to his right click. So they changed it start of season 5.0 where the right click no longer gives shield at the start of the charge. It gives shield based on the damage you do. So like if you hit like 2 targets, you're getting like, I think it's, what is it, like 120 or 130 shield or something. But now you're doing even more damage with your right click. And so you get, I don't know if you get more shield. Do you get more shield off that? I'm actually not sure if you get more shield, but you do more damage. Is it still 100 max? It is still 100 max? Okay. But you are doing big damage now. Combine that with, they also buffed his shift to his slam, went from a 3.5 seconds slowdown to a full 5 seconds, which absolutely fucking annihilates like Venom specifically. Like Thing is actually built now basically to stop Venom. A couple other things as well he's also good at. But yeah, Thing is just crazy. You know what? Actually, I gotta do it now. Sorry. It's time. I gotta do this. I gotta separate them a little bit, because these 2 are definitely better than Thor, but like not by a whole lot. So like I gotta do it. Next up is Venom. I'd actually put Venom down here with the Thing. I think Venom's kind of falling off a little bit. A little bit. But that's just because like Angela kind of is really good now, and also Thing just kind of annihilates him. Not saying Venom's bad. It's not bad. Just like you can play other stuff. By the way, I just looked over. TikTok's going crazy. If you're on the TikTok side, make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton. Brings you back for another day. Maybe for some actual ranked games, or for whatever ends up being in the future, or just some more stupid shit. Because a lot of you guys just like the honestly, you guys like the stupid shit more than any the serious stuff. Any of the serious stuff, nobody gives a fuck. The stupid shit, people be loving the stupid shit. That said, not a whole lot to say about Venom. Just kind of fell off a little bit. Rogue. Rogue is the new tank of the season. Here's my thing with Rogue. I have only seen like 2 good Rogue players. And both of them, I think, are really good players on other characters, and they could have probably done the same thing. Rogue's cooldowns are very long. And I struggle to see the value if I was trying to craft a team to win, no matter what. Life on the line, $1 million on the line. I gotta clutch up. I gotta make the best team possible. Rogue ain't in it. Rogue ain't in it. She's fun, but the worst part of this season so far is the fucking bums insta-locking Rogue and running it down mid. And they're horrendous at the character. Horrendous. I'm talking, I want Iguodala. This is actually Iguodala when you could have LeBron, unironically. And the worst part is this character has so much potential. I'll protect you. I'm going to tell you the future again. Similar to Angela, they're probably going to give her 1 or 2 small buffs that either are going to be shorter cooldowns on something, or they're going to like buff her movement slightly, or they're going to make it so that her range is slightly further on her punches. They're going to do something, and she's going to break, and they're going to make her fucking insane. But for right now, there's just not really a reason to pick her. And if you played a game and you win on Rogue and you roll on Rogue, you probably could have done the same thing on most other characters. She's not bad. She has the potential, but she ain't there. She's not there right now. Hell, I was stuck on fucking support yesterday against Spark Chief on Rogue, running it down on my team. That was awful. But guess what? My guy is like 6-9. Their guy Spark Chief is like 26-3 on Rogue. Spinning us in circles. And you know what? The only 3 deaths, I'll tell you all 3 of them were. Every single 3 of the 3 deaths were the 3 where I caught him with a fucking cloak and dagger window. So he was blinded and took extra damage, and we just happened to get the kill. Mine, fucking in their backline trying to 1v3 triple support, getting annihilated. And so, unfortunately, she's hard to play. She's fun to play. She's hard to play. And with that, she doesn't have as much impact. Caveat, though. I think if Gambit wasn't banned every game, I think Rogue actually would be pretty decent. Unironically, the healing team up is actually really good, but unfortunately, he's banned every game, so you don't get to use it. Unfortunate. Next up, the demon herself, Penny motherfucking Parker. Absolute fucking demon. I have been so blessed this season. Let the blessing keep going. Thank you, God. Do not put me against the trio of Thanos pennies. I have not had to face any of them this season. Thank fucking Christ. Please do not do it. Don't put me through any of that shit. I'm begging you. I don't want to bump into the fucking 4 horsemen of Penny. But regardless, though, she's only still good. Sorry, really fucking good on like 4 maps. If you get one of the 4 horsemen of Penny on like Clintar, whatever the fucking evil vampire squirrel map, I'm trying to think. There's like 1 or 2 other ones. Is it Morocco? I forget. There's like 3 or 4 Penny maps. If you get one of the 4 horsemen of Penny on those maps, just fucking uninstall. Just quit. Just quit the game. It's GG. Outside of that, though, she's not that scary. She's really not that scary because of the DPS that are strong right now. But because of how good those maps are, holy fuck, is it terrifying when you bump into them. Outside of it, not that scared. But when you do, woo, not a good time. Oh, my dryer just went off. All right, Doctor Strange. Yo, real talk. I'm gonna be real with you. If you're locking Doctor Strange unironically for value and not for TPs in the year of our Lord 2025, about to be 2026, I question everything that you're about. I genuinely am thinking about putting this dude in the C tier, but like I can't in good faith because his portal is just that good. Poor guy. There's just nothing to do with him right now. His best thing is just teleporting. That's it. There's nothing else to do. Just teleport back. Actually, unironically, real talk. Picking Strange is a nerf to your team. You want to know why picking Strange is a nerf to your team? Because if your dumbass is still alive out there and you need a TP, your teammates can't swap. Actually, for that alone, I'm putting him in C tier. Unironically. Unironically, if you pick Strange, you're a detriment to your team, not just because the character's kind of mid, but because your teammates can't swap the portal back. Unironically. It's kind of sad. It's sad. I know. It's sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't true, but it kind of is. He had a great run. Like everyone else in this has a niche. Strange doesn't have a niche anymore. He's just a okay shield tank. You get what I mean? He's just an okay shield tank. Like he's all reliable, but he's getting left behind in the times, man. He got left behind in the times. Got left behind in the times. R.I.P. Pour one out for our boy Strange. Next up, Emma Frost. Yeah, you know where she going. She going right up there with Mag. That's the GOAT number 2. That's the GOAT number 2 right there. That's the GOAT number 2. Holy. Not quite LeBron. Not quite LeBron. But that's like the Steph to LeBron Team USA right there. You know what I mean? Like, up there. Real fucking good. That's Wade. That's Miami D Wade. Damn fucking good. Not quite LeBron. But damn fucking good. Damn fucking good. Even with all the nerfs, still unbeatable. Want to know why she's still unbeatable? She just doesn't move. She's just an anchor. She is unbeatable. You just sit there at 100 charge and wait for somebody stupid enough to fight you. That's it. You just sit there in the corner. You like slight off angle, 100 charge. Sit there, slight off angle, 100 charge. Wait for someone who's stupid. Somebody walks up to you and wants to challenge you. You pop diamond for him, grab him, slam him, kick him in the wall, fucking send him back to mama. Give him a little spanking on the way back. You know what I mean? Give him a little spanking on the way back. That's where we're at. Sorry. Emma just that good. That's who Emma is. The queen. Last but not least, out of the tank roll, the sneaky goat, Groot. Groot is like the sneaky goat of the season. He's very sneaky this season, where it's not quite Meg, not quite Emma, but depending on the bans, like Gambit being banned, remember, I told you last season with the previous tier list, with Gambit out, that Groot kind of fell off because you can just cleanse the Groot ult. Gambit's banned every game now. You cannot be real. Are you high? Are you genuinely under the influence? I bet you could go look at every player's tier list right now. I bet Groot's top 3 or top 4. Every single one of them. Oh, not me? Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. Whoever you were talking to, if somebody disagreed with it. That guy's under the influence. Sorry, my bad. I apologize. We're on the same side. Yeah, fuck, I don't know who you're talking to, but fuck that other guy. Groot, though, Moon Knight eats him up. Hey, who does Moon Knight pair with pretty well? I'll wait. By your own logic, by the way. I don't even think Moon Knight's that insane. I don't think Moon Knight's that insane, but put 2 and 2 together. Now you'll figure it out. Anyways, there you go. There's our tank tier list so far for season 5.5. Moving on to the LDPS. All right. Why is Angela above Groot? Great question. They're both at the same tier. Don't look into it that much. It really does not mean that much. They're literally on the same fucking level. I put them like this, though, because if I was putting these two together, Cap and Angela, I have a preference over Cap or Angela, which would be Angela. And I don't think both of them are better than Groot. I think that they can be, depending on the comp and depending on the map, all of them can work. But putting these two, they do very different things. So I put them next to each other because more dive, fly around, more front to back, dominating, space controlling. That's it. That's all it is. You're not supposed to look into it that seriously, right? Like, listen, I've already had to add an extra tier at the top because the power creep's out of control this season. If you guys start making me debate which characters next to each other on the same tier of the list, I'll crash the fuck out, shut my stream off, and go on vacation. See you in the new year. That said, ready? Mr. Torchman's back. This guy's back. I don't think he's top tier though. I'm gonna be real, I don't think he's top tier, but he's definitely back. He went from like F tier, like shitter, absolute butt juice, butt cheeks, to like solid. He's solid. Definitely solid. Better picks, but he's solid. Doesn't get banned, doesn't get played that often, but he's solid. Not much else to really say there. For those who don't know, the buffs, I believe, were they tighten the spread on his left click, and the right click comes up faster. I think they made the cooldown shorter, I believe. I think. Did they buff the damage too? Oh, the right click got more damage. Did they make the cooldown shorter too, or is it just damage? Oh, it's both. Cool. All right. Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist is actually pretty damn good. I see him a lot. I don't know where I'm. This is a hard one. Like, my gut tells me this. This is what my gut says. But I'm not, like, ready to fight for it. This is just, like, instant reaction. Because I see him in a lot of games. He definitely has impact. But he's not as scary to me as, like, 4 other DPS I could think of. Maybe 5. 6. 5. 6. 5 or 6 others that I think are probably scarier. But he's up there. Very good. By the way, there's a lot of you guys on the TikTok side. God damn. If you're on the TikTok side, I don't care. I'm doing it. If you enjoy the content, you enjoy being here, you haven't already, you should hit the follow button if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton. Brings you back for another day, wherever it's fun content, stupid content, because you guys fucking love the stupid content. Nobody cares about the super serious stuff these days. But yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. Mr. Iron Man. Mr. Iron Man. Yeah, I'm just gonna rip it. I think. Listen, I've been an Iron Man believer for a long time. With the GOAT mag in every fucking game, this guy doesn't even exist. You know what? Honestly, I'm doing it. I'm putting him in F tier. I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna put him in F. Dude, if you guys didn't see that, did you guys catch this? Oh wait, hold on. That's not it. Oh wait, actually, I might have. Hang on, I actually can't show that. I forgot. TikTok gets mad if you show YouTube channels. My main channel, the video I uploaded today, bro. That poor fucking Iron Man. I was literally dunking on that poor guy like LeBron. That poor guy got fucking cooked the entire time. You literally can't play the game if you're playing Iron Man right now. You just get cooked. So, R.I.P. that guy. BP. This is. I'm ready to. This is crazy man hours. I'm all in. Also going in that F tier. I think that guy is fucking shit. I think that guy is so fucking poop at this point. It's actually abhorrent. Oh, he is actually so fucking gone. He's turbo ass. They nuked that character. Not only did they nerf him, but they buffed everyone else too. Hey, listen, I come in peace. I'm not trying to advocate for BP buffs. I know he's annoying to play against. I know these other things, but man, have you guys went and watched any really good BP players recently? Those poor bastards are doing actual psychological torture to themselves. It is actually legitimately sad. Yo, Naomi, thank you for the big rate. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Appreciate you. Much love. W raid. They can't play the game. There's like 9 million things you can do to stop them now. Bubble, Emma shift, fucking thing, rogue, penny. That's just on the tanks. Never mind all the supports. You know, you just kind of eat them. And then also triple support. Oh man. RIP. Pour one out for the BP players. All right. Widow. This might be legitimate crazy man hours. I'm actually putting Widow above these guys. I actually think, unironically, I'm more scared of a Widow with a damage boost than I am of these guys. I think Widow is actually better than all of these guys down here. No, I'm dead serious. At least with Widow, there's two things. One, the Phoenix team up is actually low key not that bad. I would love to see a world where you actually could do that with Widow without the team up, because Widow having healing is actually kind of nice. At least with damage boost, Widow is a threat. Widow is actually at least a threat with damage boost. But the problem is, lock in, okay? This is how it always goes. The point is of these tier lists is basically a few things you have to consider. One, how good is the hero overall? Two, how much carry potential, how scary is that hero overall? Three, how hard is that hero to play? How hard is it to play? Like, how hard do you have to play, and how good do you have to be to get any value out of that character? And four, how much support is it needed to make that character work? Widow's a good example of, like, the top tier Widow player with a damage boost and a competent team is Thanos. How many Thanos Widows are there? There's like 3 that exist, period, on the whole ladder. So, like, that's number one. Number two, they could probably play a different character and pop off and do better. But there is no amount of support you could give an Iron Man, a Hulk, or a BP right now to make them carry a game. It doesn't exist. You cannot give them enough support. Unless they're smurfing in like a low elo, and then it's like BP will just eat you alive for a snack, and then it's like, and I feel bad for you. You know what I mean? Next up, Daredevil. Not much else to say here, man. That 50, what was it, 50 shields reduced or something? Like, what the fuck did they hello? Daredevil's low-key worse than last season? Yeah, because he got a slight nerf. He still permabanned every fucking game. Oh, sorry, it was 25 shield nerf. Oh, my bad. I was living in fantasy land. I thought it was a whole 50. I thought it was a whole 50. He's still insane. His E left click was nerfed. God forbid his E left click was nerfed. God fucking forbid. Unfortunately, that guy still permabanned every fucking game. Legitimately every fucking game. Actually. If they're letting the devil out and you don't have a support ult, you're running in fear. Shit's over. Everyone pack it up. It's time to go home. You know what I mean? Like, see you later. Supports? Didn't save a support ult? Alright. See you in the spawn room. Have a good night. Alright, Blade. Yo, real talk. I don't want to do this. I'm going to put him here. And I'm actually telling you, in my own personal thoughts, I think he's actually much better than this. I just don't have the results to prove it. I think he's actually much better. I think most players are afraid to pick up Blade because of how bad he's been for so long, and that you will get flamed for picking Blade in most games. I think if you have the balls and the gall to learn the character and pick him, you will do much better than most people are expecting. But I think on a game-to-game basis, it is spookier to pick Blade than other characters because you're going to get flamed more. You're going to have to learn to deal with situations that you probably don't have that much experience on because nobody's really played Blade that much. And also, you're going to, obviously, the kind of the first point, you're going to be fighting with your own teammates probably more than you'll be fighting the enemy. So, I personally think he's actually pretty strong, but I don't have the results to prove it, and I haven't seen him in enough games to prove it. So I can't put him any higher than that. But I just want you to know, I think he actually is better than this. All right. This is crazy man hours. Remember, again, this is crazy man hours. I understand Magic has been the highest win rate character in the game for a while. I haven't seen a Magic player in a week. Not a single one. I haven't seen a single Magic player in a fucking week. Where did they go? They're all gone. They literally are all gone. I don't know where they went. Does she have like a game-breaking bug right now or something? I have not seen her a single time. What happened to them? They're all gone. Someone said they all went to dispatch. You know what? One step further, they could all be playing Overwatch. Nah, nobody does that. Come on now. Sorry, low-hanging fruit. I had to throw it in there. I love Overwatch. It's always got a spot in my heart. Except this season's kind of a little bit mid, but so is Rivals this season a little bit mid, so take that as you will. Fight all of you. Anyways, yeah, listen, I just haven't seen any of them. I got nothing. That's all I got. I haven't seen any. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because of the huge support buffs, like the support power creep. And a lot of the other DPS characters have all gotten power creep. Maybe that's why Magic's struggling a little bit. But maybe there's some underlying issues as well. All right, Mr. Hawkeye, man. Yo, this guy fucking sucks to play against. I fucking hate playing against this guy. I fucking hate playing against this guy. I genuinely despise playing against this guy. And I'm leaning towards S. However, I might actually bump him down one to A. And my reason being is that a good Hawkeye player dominates the motherfucking lobby. Dominates. That said, they're not that often. And two, you can overwhelm them with dive. So if you are playing, I'll let you in on a little secret. You want a little secret? You having trouble with a Hawkeye? Play Cap. I just solved your problems. I just solved all your problems. There you go. I just saved your life. I just saved your day. You having problems with Cap or with Hawkeye? Play Cap. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Congrats. You know how to deal with Hawkeye. That's it. It's that easy. Real talk. Even if you don't kill him. Literally don't kill him a single time. Just be in his face. Just go bonk, 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 bonk. He has to look at you. He won't kill you. He can't hurt you. He literally can't hurt you. Even if he headshots you, you just jump away. You just jump away and dash out. That's it. And then 10 seconds later, guess what? Your cooldowns are back. Hi. Then you come back in again. Hello. What's going on? Bonk, 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 bonk. Forces a support to come over. Bonk, 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 bonk. Just fuck with him. He can't do anything. That's literally all you do. You just fuck with him the entire time. And that's it. GG. The other characters on this list, though, you can't do that. Hella is a good example. You will get cooked. You will get motherfucking cooked. So that's why I'm putting Hawkeye in the A, not in the S in this case. Never S tier, S plus, but that's why. Also, if you're on the TikTok side and you're joining the stream, make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already. Appreciate you for being here. Hope you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are having a good time over there. Also, if you're ever wondering why I say TikTok specifically, it's because TikTok's one of those platforms where like lots of people are cycling in and out. Twitch streams is typically like just a lot of the same people, although a lot of new people come in. YouTube, same thing. TikTok is just like it just throws random people out there. So especially during content like this, you get a lot of new people. So it's cool. Anyways, Hella. So Hella was pretty much and still is permabanned every game. So for that alone, you have to give her the S plus. That said, though, I actually think she's more S than S plus. The reason being is because she's banned all the time, so you don't actually get to see her play. And so there's two other DPS that I would say are probably scarier right now, and played more often because they're not banned as often. But when Hella is unbanned, I would say a good Hella is 10 times scarier than a good Hawkeye right now, because it's one, more common, and two, they fucking will literally Superman the whole lobby, and you can't do the cap thing to a Hella. You can't do it. Like, she will hit you with 2 or 3 headshots, and then you go to jump out, and she will grab your ass, throw your ass to the ground, and give you a fucking spanking, and then you're dead. So it's GR. But Hell is definitely up there, for sure. Next up is actually the Mr. Fantastic Man, and I am very happy to say that this motherfucker is fucking scary. I think that motherfucker is actually scary as shit. I think people sleep on that guy, especially in ranked. People get bumping him in ranked, and they're like, oh, it's a Fantastic, it's whatever. You bumping in the good Fantastic players right now, they beat your damn ass. He's got like the knockdown, like, boom, boom thing now, right? Like, especially you're playing like Angela, you're playing Angela and you think you're having fun, like flying around like a little jet plane, right? And you're flying into their back like, oh, I'm gonna kidnap someone, and then fucking goes boom, and then you hit the ground, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what the and then you go to fly again, boom, and then you're like, oh shit, you're fucking traumatized, flopping on the ground like a fish, right? Your ass fucking getting cooked. Your ass getting goddamn cooked, right? Oh, don't even get me started about that contest game. Don't even start. Don't even start with me. Yeah, I think he's much better. I think if you're talking like pro lobbies, if you're talking like really like the insane top 100 fucking GOAT players, he's not that good. But for like 99.9% of the player base, yeah, he's pretty damn good. Moon Knight. Moon Knight, I actually think is a little bit worse, unironically, this season. Because if you look at who's getting played a lot, I don't think he's very good into Cap Angela at all. I don't think he's great into Mag. I don't think he's that good into Emma. I think he's good into Gru, but like Gru isn't getting played every single game. And then also if you look at some of the other ones that are meta right now, Hela's getting played a lot. Daredevil's getting played a lot if he's not banned. And these flankers kind of run him down. And because the flankers kind of run him down, I actually think he's sorta, kinda, maybe fallen off a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think he's bad. I just look at the rest of this, like the list. It's like you're either playing hard poke or you're playing hard dive, and he's kind of like not really helping with that. He farms ult extremely quickly, right? Like if you're gonna win one fight and you need ult immediately, this is your guy. This is who you go to. But on a game in, game out basis, I don't know. Nah, bro, Moon Knight is spamming ults. Do I do it? Do I do this to you? I don't know if you're ready for this today. You know the meta in the high levels right now is developed into not shooting the enemy team. It's about building support ult faster. There's a clip of that's going viral right now, or not viral, I would say. It's spreading pretty quickly. Hang on, I gotta do this. I gotta do this, and I had to do TikTok manually because showing Twitter on stream is spooky. Where is it? Do this, and then this, and then this. Oh my god, I accidentally shadow banned my own fucking TikTok because I showed Twitch for a second. You gotta be kidding me. Ugh. All right, hold on. This is something that's going, this was from this morning. The current state of pro lobbies.
Don't shoot, guys. Don't shoot. I'm not shooting once. I'm not shooting anything, okay?
We're just
gonna stare at each other until we go.
Are we just gonna stare
They
at
might
each other?
not be shooting as well.
I mean, just stand and torch
We have to min-max the healing output, guys. Here, I got damage, Heal me.
You shot just now, cringe. I saw the.
Don't shoot, don't shoot. Our life depends on it, don't shoot.
Stand fire.
Look, by the way, look at the time at the top. It's 6-6. They're in double overtime. Look at the top. Do you see it? It's not the beginning of a game. It's 6-6, double overtime.
Look, dude, send the fire.
Don't shoot.
Send the fire, bro. Send the fire. Guys, the fire. Use the fire.
Don't shoot. Help him. Don't shoot.
Use the fire.
At the lamb, guys. At the lamb. This might be bad. Might have to start shooting.
Do you know why this exists?
Oh, do we shoot?
Guys,
Shoot
no,
now?
I'm
We
getting
shoot. Oh my god, are you sure? Are you sure?
I don't know about shooting.
Give me, please, heal me.
By the way, did you notice how they didn't hard push?
Don't
because they're doing the same thing. The enemy team's doing the same thing.
No one's shooting. No one's shooting.
They're not shooting either.
Left side, go left here.
Alright, kill the strange, shoot the strange, shoot.
Yeah.
I have it.
So it goes on. We can watch the whole thing if you want. Why no shoot? Because they're fighting for support ults.
I got you.
I'm on Gambit.
So they're not shooting. The Loki is farming. The Loki is farming hard. Ult charge.
Alright, kill the strange.
And so
I have it.
their Loki transforms. The enemy Loki both transforms. They both play for Gambit ults. Gambit ult is how they win the game. Support ults are so strong and so valuable that it's better to sit there and everyone else to not shoot and not generate ult charge and literally generate support ult charge for your team.
Guys, we didn't shoot, guys. Let's go.
By the way, this clip goes longer. We can watch the whole thing after, by the way, after we're done with the tier list. But for those who are wondering about the Moon Knight placement and why I put him lower, your damage don't mean fucking shit. Your ult charge getting generated is actually a good thing for the enemy team. Now, granted, I understand that's not the meta across every single rank. I'm very well aware, but that's an extreme example of why support ults are actually the thing that wins you fights more often. So in this case, where we're talking about a character that builds ult really quickly and does lots of damage, you're actually kind of helping the enemy in this case. Unfortunately, is the truth. Up next, Namor. I actually would throw Namor in this category as well. Namor doesn't get to have his team up almost ever because Hell is banned every single goddamn game. When Hell is not banned, I would definitely bump him up a tier, maybe even a tier or two, maybe even throw him in the S. But he's it's never available. It's legitimately never available. So like, how am I supposed to say that he's better than this if you can't even use the character properly because the team up's gone? And if you try to sit there and look me in the eyes and tell me that Namor without the team up is good, I will laugh at you. That's idiotic. That's stupid. That's poo-poo. That's poo-poo brain. That is brain has been melted. I'm sorry. All right, next up, Phoenix. So Phoenix is actually insane and is getting played a ton. Especially when Hela's banned. If Groot is getting played, Phoenix is pretty much a must pick. If Rocket is being played, Phoenix is pretty much a must pick. Discount Hela, sorta. Honestly, Phoenix brings some things better even than Hela does. I'd argue the ult is actually better for Phoenix in most situations than Hela's ult. So like, good example is Hela ult, everyone looks up, shoots at the Hela, dies. Phoenix ult, you pop the ult, everyone looks up to shoot you, you just don't hit the button. You wait. Everyone's sitting there going, and trying to figure out, shit, do we shoot the Phoenix and wait? Or do we just keep doing other things? And so everyone goes, oh shit, they're not pulling it right away. I gotta do other things. I'll look back in a second. And so you sit there for 4 seconds waiting, and it throws off the rhythm of everyone trying to shoot the ult. And a lot of times it'll hit. A lot of times it ends up hitting. Also, Phoenix still just puts out insane damage. So even though she doesn't have like the spin to win tech anymore for like the insane explosions, she still gets tons of value, especially with like the hard poke that's meta. And also she's pretty decent versus dive too. So that said though, our next S+ tier character, Psylocke, arguably, if Daredevil wasn't banned every game, I'd actually say Psylocke might even be better than Hela, and maybe even Daredevil because he's banned every game. Psylocke's up there though. Ult to win, yep. If your supports don't have ult, actually better yet, if your supports 1 don't have ult and 2 aren't standing next to each other, just dead. GG. You basically sit there on Psylocke and you farm your ult. You're just going oh, I have ult, dash, ult their backline, they all die. That's the gameplay loop, and it works. And that's it. It's just GR. That's just, you win, right? That's just it. That's how it is. That's what she does, and she's good at it, and that's her gameplay loop. It is what it is. Oh man, I feel so bad for this one. Scarlet Witch. I told the Scarlet player that I talked to when he was telling me about the bug that I would do this, and I'm gonna do it. Unironically, so what happened was, if you watched my showcase of season 5.5, you would have saw that I played some Scarlet Witch, and I actually had fun. I was like, oh my god, this feels broken. Like, she's insane. Turns out it was actually bugged, and that the regeneration you were getting on the right click by left clicking was bugged and was way higher than it was supposed to be. And then after a few hours into the new season, it was fixed and it was returned to what it was supposed to be. That took Scarlet Witch from a actually viable, decent character to back to shit tier. I am here as a humble ambassador of the poor Scarlet Witch players who have been shit tier for the last, if you count the betas, 18 months. I believe that they should at least try giving back that crazy broken ult charge. Or sorry, not ult charge. Right click charge on her left click so that you can be a right click merchant on her. And that makes it so that you actually have to aim the right clicks. The left click gameplay will still be there, but the right click impact would be brought back once again. That character has been so shit for so long that what's the worst that could happen if they brought that back just to see what happens, and then maybe keep a hot fix on the back end to see if she starts dominating too hard. You can just put that shit to live and be like, yep, that was a mistake. I think that was probably the most fun Scarlet Witch players have had for 6 hours in history. So you know what? Give them back the broken bug. Let them have a chance. Let them try it. What's the worst that could happen? Next up, Spidey. I think Spidey is actually better this season, but I think not by a ton. I think that in the beginning of the season, we saw a lot of Spidey players, but then as time went on, they just kind of all fell off and then realized that playing other stuff is better. But on certain maps, he is still viable. No, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to come in here and go, dude, put him lower. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that. On certain maps, he is still very good. On certain maps. But on most maps, where he doesn't have his crazy pull off the map, he struggles. Which is, again, why I come to you, again, as a humble ambassador and go, why do we have this ability where you can pull someone from 9 million miles away and pull them off the map, and then their neutral gameplay is ass? Why don't we make the neutral gameplay better and then not have that pull people 9 million miles? Because that's a frustrating mechanic to play against and makes him only viable on certain maps, when you could actually make it so he's more viable in the neutral of every map. I don't know how you'd end up doing it, but maybe something to cook on in the lab. Something to cook on in the lab. Something to cook on in the lab. I think that the average player does not like getting pulled 9 million miles away. I think it feels like a bullshit ability, even though it takes immense skill to pull off. It takes immense skill, and it's really fucking difficult. Really fucking difficult to do. That said, though, as the player base gets better and people, as they get better, learn to do it more, the average player or more people start to learn how to do that more consistently, doesn't mean that it should be a mechanic that exists. And I think that it should be more viable on every map, as opposed to one bullshit ability making him viable on certain maps. That conversation right there is a great example of why nuancing the internet is fucking dead. If you were here for the conversation earlier, just read some of the fellow chatters' messages, and you'll know exactly as I talk about, unfortunately. Regardless, though, would love to see where he's more viable on a game-to-game basis, because Spidey is one of the most popular characters in Rivals, and not being able to play him probably sucks for a lot of people. Squirrel Girl, I think I got to throw her down here. She's kind of shit. Her only useful thing is maybe breaking Groot walls, and even that might be, not that great comparison to other characters these days. I won't even throw in her here because most people can probably most people can understand that if you just play Squirrel Girl and shoot at their tanks, you'll eventually do big damage. And I think for like the average player, you're probably getting more value out of Squirrel Girl than, I don't know, what's a harder character to play? Well, actually, maybe Hawkeye. I don't know. Maybe they have a harder time with Hawkeye than they did with Squirrel Girl. That said, though, just not that good. But also, her kit's just not that good. So you can't really buff her because she's just kind of like a quote-unquote low-skill kind of character. Anyways, next up, our next S+ DPS character, the Star-Lord himself. Chat, I'm a bit of a Star-Lord connoisseur these days. I've been putting my time in on my Star-Lord, trying to have a DPS in my back pocket, and little did I know I had stumbled across gold again this season. I hadn't know I had stumbled across gold, realizing how fucking good this guy was. Granted, obviously mag is more prevalent again, so you have to be careful of ulting into mag with Star-Lord, but there's so many other things mag has to hold his ult for. And also, depending on the game and depending on the map and depending on the comps and depending on the situation, sometimes you just blast through the fucking ult and you don't give a shit. That said, with the two styles of play of hard poke and hard dive both being viable right now, Star-Lord kind of fits into those actually pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. So I've been enjoying him. I've seen a lot of people also enjoying him. I've also people having great success with him as well. That guy, he fucks. He fucks. Storm. All right, Storm's an interesting one. Storm's an interesting one. Storm is one of those characters that I think is sneaky good again, but nobody plays unless is OP. Why is that? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why nobody ever plays Storm. Maybe because she's slow. She's kind of slow in the air. And hit scan kind of dominates. But if we're talking about certain comps, like on certain maps, yeah, maybe people find her boring. They might find her gameplay just boring. But she's strong. She's very strong. Strong, but just boring, I guess. Unfortunate for Storm. I don't know. I don't know why people think she's boring, but she's pretty damn good. Punisher. I'll probably throw him here. It's probably a solid A. Honestly, oddly enough, like shotgun Punisher is actually scarier than left click Punisher right now. Weirdly enough, is that crazy? Is that crazy to say? I feel like I've seen actually more Punisher with shotgun like walking up to you and just trying to fucking pump you is actually way more terrifying. I don't know. When the fuck did that happen? I remember when that was a joke, but now it's actually like, oh shit, this shit's fucking kind of spooky. Obviously good on tanks if you're playing front to back comps, just walking up with your tanks and just chunking theirs. And then if you're playing against like certain characters, like for example, Venom, or for example, Thing, or for example, Cap, I guess, sort of. Not really as much Cap because he can kind of dodge it, but Cap even a little bit. Rogue, oh yeah, he pumps the fuck out of Rogue. He's actually low key pretty decent. I don't know. All right, Mr. Bucky Man. Mr. Bucky Man's easy S. Mr. Bucky Man, but all of a sudden, not all of a sudden. That guy's just been good for fucking forever. And Loki's getting played more again. So he's actually even better with Loki. Obviously, your go-to anti-dive. But right now, I wouldn't say he's good. He's not like poke. He's okay. He does poke, but like I'd say he's more anti-dive than poke. And so if you're playing poke, you're playing more like Hella Phoenix type of thing. But like he slots in there just as good. I'm just saying, like, if you were just playing like hard anti-dive, you probably play Bucky more, and that's where he's like thriving. But he can play anywhere. You can play Bucky for fucking anywhere, real talk. You know what I mean? So Bucky's insane. And then last but not least, the Mr. Wolverine. Mr. Wolverine is easily an A. Or sorry, easily an S. I forgot I had an extra tier. Easy S tier. Fucking terrifying. Especially if they Phoenix. Phoenix is getting played a lot and you get the team up again, which, by the way, don't forget, they rebuffed Wolverine back to what he was before, and then he also has the team up too on top of that. So if you're playing Phoenix, it's actually kind of scary. And then if you look at the tanks that are getting played a lot, you got Mag who's getting played a lot. He can get kidnapped. Emma's getting played a lot. Can be kidnapped. Obviously, you have to bait out the bubble. You have to bait out the diamond form. Groot, you have to break his wall, but can be kidnapped. Angela and Cap, not as easy. Definitely not as easy to steal. But then as you work your way down the list, Thor can kidnap. Penny's not as easy. Thing, actually, it's a little bit of an even battle because like you can't kidnap him, but you do big damage to him. Venom, you kind of run over if you catch him. Rogue also kind of gets eaten alive. Strange gets literally snacked on, and don't even talk about Hulk. There's no point. That guy fucking gets annihilated. But yeah, Wolverine's a pretty solid game-to-game pick, especially if like they have a good tank player. If they have a really good tank player, I've noticed that Wolverines will swap, or people will swap Wolverine just to target that one guy to stop him from destroying. So, anyways, that said though, that's your DPS for 5.5 as we move on to supports. By the way, if you're on the TikTok side, make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. Hope you guys have been enjoying being here. Same thing obviously for the other platforms as well. Oh wait, actually I forgot that. I didn't know I got the shadow ban because I accidentally showed Twitch, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'm sure it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm almost done anyways. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out and being here. Appreciate you. Hope you have had fun. Sorry, I have alerts off during this. By the way, I think in the super chat, be good. Wait, I think a good buff for Hulk would be if Hulk and any gamma charge teammate can damage an exiled character. Is there even a gamma team up right now? I'm trying to think if there even is. Athena's thing in the prime. Ellie in the prime. Shouldn't thing in the prime. Silly Sap in the prime. Cosmic with the 3 months. Vinboy with the prime. Jasper with the 36 months. Appreciate it. Favorite trails with the super chats. Stats are right. Celestial plus magic has 56% win rate. Highest for DPS. And a 12% pick rate. Wait, no, hang on. That's not true. 5.5 stats aren't out yet. You're looking at 5.0, so that's not true. Those stats come out at the end of the season. Angry Tortilla, I think the 2-1. Civilly, I think the prime. Whitcomb, I think of the 2 months. Porcelain, I think the prime. Jacuzzi, I think the 2-1. Alpha Sizzle, I think the prime. Fruitbox, I think the prime. Quickie, I think the dono. Appreciate you. Sorry I missed that earlier. Sangari, I think the prime. Anomi Ace, I think the prime. Shamuvi, I think the tier 1. Magellan Live, prime. Foxy the 22 months, Sandstorm the 23 months, Eutorius in the 23 months. I think I got the rest of them up to that point. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. On to les supports. Adam motherfucking Warlock. I hate to be that guy, but Adam kinda... You can tell the difference between like ranks right now. Some people are typing A. Are you guys high as balls? How high are you to be typing A right now? Are you what substances are you on? Can I have them? Can I have some? Anything above a C is fucking like literally doing charity work. I would actually be doing legitimate charity work if I put this guy any higher than C. And the only reason he's even C is because all the supports are giga buffed at this point. There's literally no reason to pick this guy at all right now. C actually is probably a bit of a high placement. You know what? I'm actually gonna put him in D. This ain't charity work. Fuck this. We're not doing charity work. No charity work around here. You're wondering why he sucks? Well, even in triple support, he doesn't even have a spot anymore. Triple support these days is Mantis, Loki, Invis / Gambit, if those are not banned. Then it's like, hell, I would even throw Jeff as maybe more viable in a triple support than Adam. And then there's the big man Ultron who got buffed this season. You know what I mean? Ultron is just flying Adam. So like, there's no reason. There's legitimately not a single reason why to pick the character. Not one. Unfortunately. He's got no flight, no legs. His only movement ability is when he's dead. He can move when he dies. Isn't that crazy? He just moves when he dies. You die to have movement. That's crazy. Next up, Cloak and Dagger. So, this is an interesting one. So, Cloak and Dagger has actually been getting played a good amount because Invis is banned every game. And so with Invis banned every game, she's actually a pretty decent pickup. to have as like a backup. That said, though, Mag's getting played every game, so you have to be worried about getting nuked by the Mag on the enemy team. You have to be worried about getting nuked by the Hawkeye if they have one. And also, people have gotten really fucking good at grabbing cloak and daggers out at the end of their ult, kicking them out of their ult, doing whatever, to try to stop her from escaping, and so she gets annihilated. So actually, the optimal way to cloak and dagger ult these days is do like one dash in the direction you want to do, maybe two if you're really fucking greedy, and then you're immediately heading for the hills. It's mostly one and then head for the hills, and then you're either like running for a corner or you're like running back towards your team. So you don't have as much offensive pressure with the ult as you used to, where you just like do four dashes through the whole team because you're just dead if you end up back there. There's nothing even talking about. This guy is just Thanos himself. Gambit legitimately might be the most broken character in the whole game. Even more broken than Invis, potentially. Yeah, I'd say needs his own tier, to be honest with you. But then I'd have to make another tier above it. Because, like, I mean, there's already... I'm already going to only put... You'll see the rest of the list. We'll be fine. Yeah, that guy's fucking broken. Legitimately banned every single game. If he's not banned, he determines how the game goes. You know what sucks, though? Like, real talk. The thing I hate the most about Gambit being so good is he's like the first true support character I feel like this game has got. Like, he really is the first support character. He does good damage, has tons of utility. His ult is like the second technically to Mantis, but really the first go button where you ult aggressively to run at the enemy team. And that's like engaging gameplay loop. But it's too far to the point where people will ban him every time, so it's not allowed. And then you can take it even further with Loki. So, man, I feel so bad for support players in this game because, like, your first, like, really true cool character is just permaban every game. Sucks. Sucks. Speaking of permaban every game, Invis, the best duelist in the fucking game. Actually better than every DPS character in the category in 1v1s. If you had to 1v1 somebody for your life, like life on the line, Grim Reapers on the sidelines watching you, and you had to 1v1 any DPS character in this game, and you had to pick some character to fight them with, you take Invis every fucking time. You take Invis every goddamn time, and the Grim Reaper is going to be walking away empty-handed every time. 10 days, 7 days a week, 24/7, you beating that ass every goddamn time. There's not a DPS player that will fucking survive. You will absolutely clap every single one of their cheeks. Invis is crazy. And also, another permaban. Another permaban. Another permaban. Someone on TikTok said, you take Thor. Okay, listen. If you're gonna catch them in a small room, sure, man. But if we're talking the entire map, I think you actually lose to some characters on Thor. I bet you would. And second off, tanks are kind of different. Like, if we're catching someone in a small room, like, Emma probably beats everyone's ass. But, like, come on now. We're talking about being duelists, and somebody says a tank. Like, okay, man, sure. Like, I guess. Fuck, man. Anyways, next up, Loki. So Loki has made a massive resurgence, mostly under the guise of Invis/Gambit. Loki's one of those sneaky characters that will always be good if another support character is broken. We have two right now. And so thus Loki actually gets played a ton. And because of that, people have now got to experiment more with the Mantis Loki Groot team up, where they get the bigger fields and also the damage increase as well. That's not even really what breaks him, though. That's really, like, that's not that pushes him over the edge. It's genuinely just being able to copy a Gambit every game. Like, that's just, like, that alone makes Loki so good. That alone makes him so good. He also did get a buff this season. His clones now do 90% healing and damage as opposed to 80%. So he did get actually a pretty significant buff with the mid-season. But yeah. Luna Snow. This might be a hot take. I think Luna's good, but I actually don't think she's that insane. Like, Luna getting the 2 buffs where she gets the self snowflake and she also gets the fastball right click. She's significantly better now, but like these 3 up here sorry, we're not done yet with up here. These ones up here are in such a stratospheric level. It's actually absurd. It's actually bananas how fucking high above Gambit and Invis are. That even the Luna buffs really didn't make her as good as these ones. I would say she's a Cloak and Dagger or Luna are the next picks. Like, because Gambit and Invis are banned every game. Cloak and Luna are your 2 picks. Like, you pick one of those 2, right? Most games. And depending on the comp, like if you're playing against Dive, Cloak's probably better. If you're playing against Poke, Luna's probably better. But yeah, that's kind of what my logic is around that. Jeff, I think Jeff's kind of fallen off a little bit. In triple support, you don't really play him right now because there's a better pick. And then in the double support, he just doesn't have as much healing as you need with this really power crept meta, where like a lot more characters are doing a lot more damage. And he's not bad, like he's okay. I just think that like we've had such a runaway train of like power creep that he just can't keep up. His ult is so bad. That is true. With Mag LeBron James being in the game, if you hear Jeff ult, you just Mag ult him every time. You just fucking fuck that fish. You see that? See that fish? Fuck that fish! And you just fucking one-shot him every single time. Like, he could literally eat the entire team, and you hear Fear Magnet. It's a wrap it up. GG. It's over. That fish is getting nuked every single time. Fuck that fish. Rocket Raccoon. I think Rocket's actually pretty damn good. This might be crazy Banana Man hours, but if we're talking ranked, I think Rocket's like right up here. Like maybe even Loki tier. I think he's right up here. Especially with Invis and Gambit being banned all the time. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. I know Phoenix gets played a lot, but like if Phoenix isn't getting played or is banned, yeah, Rocket's pretty damn good. His res is like, I'd argue, the number 1 thing. Res is the number 1 thing. And then the second thing would be his survivability. Just being able to be constantly mobile, just not ever getting pinned down, especially against dive. Just super valuable. Super valuable. That's it. That's really all I got for you. His gun actually hits people now. It's not really the big thing of Rocket though. They could make that fucking almost one-shot you at point blank range, and I wouldn't care that much. But yeah, so. All right, next up, Ultron. So this guy is low-key Thanos. I don't think he's quite the level of Invis and Gambit. But like, if we're talking when people want to play triple support, this is your go-to. This guy actually exterminates. Actual extermination. The Age of Ultron is actually here. The double drones really did a lot. Because now you just put 1 drone on your tanks, 1 drone on special, like if you have like Invis Gambit banned, right? You put 1 drone on your Luna, you put 1 drone on your tanks, you're getting constant ult charge from your 2 tanks, and your Luna snowflakes you, right? So you drone your Luna snowflakes you don't die. They can't kill you, you can't kill them. That's it. You sit there and you farm up your ult, and then you fucking W key forward with your ult, and that's it. You just go. You just send it, and that's it. That's how you do it. Granted, obviously triple support, I would say, unless you really know what you're doing, is more of a sustain comp than like a run you over type of comp of some of these others. But it's back. It's back, and there's multiple forms of it being back. The scariest part. Last but not least, Mantis, I would say, also is part of that core that makes it a really scary triple support. That said, though, I think on an average ranked game, most people don't pick Mantis unless you're playing triple. And if you pick it not in triple, you have to have a really good DPS player. And I think that the player base hasn't caught up to knowing that when you have Mantis and then a main healer, that you can't frontline as hard as you were, and you take too much damage. And so like in a ranked game, people don't know how to play to support Mantis, and it makes her even tougher to play. She works great in Ultron, Mantis, like Luna. And I would say outside of the highest rank, like the highest rank is where you'll see like Loki, and you'll see Loki, Mantis, and then either Gambit, Invis, unless they're banned, and then like another support, maybe Rocket or something like that, or maybe Ultron. But outside of the extremely high rank, you don't see Mantis getting her full value. And so for that, I can't put her in the same tier as these guys up here, because these guys are getting full value every single game. Mantis, unfortunately, has a skill gap where you have to understand not as just the Mantis player, but your teammates have to understand how to play with a Mantis, if that makes sense. So like, it's not just you on the Mantis player understanding how to play Mantis. The players on your team also have to understand how to play Mantis or with a Mantis. And if they don't, it's GR. You know what I mean? So that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Either way. There you go. Chat. There's your season 5.5 tier list. We had to make a whole other tier at the top. Honestly, I have even debated making another tier at the top and just throwing Invis and Gambit in there, because like they're genuinely on their own fucking level at this point. It is what it is. Putting Widow on D tier. Oh my god. Yeah, Widow's coming up in the world. Isn't that crazy? Widow's coming up in the world. That said though,
yo, you get your fucking bitch ass back there and watch the whole fucking video. Don't you dare skip to the goddamn end. Who do you think you are? You can't just watch the end and think you know everything. There's nuance in this shit.
well, yeah, there you go. 5.5 tier list. Also, one last time, because a lot of people are going to hop out. Oh, if you're on the TikTok side and you enjoy the stream, make sure the follow button if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton. Hope we bring you back for another day, whether it's some rank gaming, other gaming, super shit, whatever the fuck it is.
Calm down, I just got here.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. I also just unmuted alerts. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed being here. Icarus thing in 22 months. Saber thing the tier 1. Asian thing of the Prime. Stins thing of the $5 super chat. No, I actually won't do that. Ninja Cloud thing the tier 1. Bibble thing the Prime. Poker thing the Prime. JC thing the tier 1. Favorite thing of the super chat. Undead thing of the super chat as well. I think I went over that one earlier, didn't I? Yeah, I did do the one earlier. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. Let's close that. Let's close that. And then let me load the game back up. And then maybe we'll do a couple games. I probably won't be on super late today because I hate starting stream late. And I had to start stream late because my fridge was getting delivered. And I also, depending on what time I end, I think I'm going to end too late. I also have to go get a drill because I don't have a drill actually in this house for some reason. And I need a drill because I have to reconstruct my old fridge because they took the doors off and then they told me that they don't put fridges back together. So my old fridge, which I moved to the basement to have a second fridge, is sitting in the basement in fucking pieces. And I'm gonna have to handyman it back together. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys are all saying what? No, I'm dead ass. I'm dead serious. Yep. Apparently it's Best Buy that makes them do that, by the way. Because it was Best Buy that I bought the fridge from, and they're a third-party contractor contracted by Best Buy, and they're like, yeah, like Best Buy does not allow us to do that because technically, like if we broke your fridge or like the screw didn't go back in properly, like they could be liable, so they do not let us do it. And I was like, Okay, fair enough. I'll just keep my fridge in pieces now. Thank you. Thank you for the fridge in pieces. Appreciate that. All right, play till we lose. Fuck it, play till we lose. You know, actually, I gotta pee first. Hold on, I gotta go pee. Chat, everybody go pee. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do. Play till we lose. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Yo! Wait, holy shit. Yo, Porcelain Dad with the 10 gifted. Yo, W Porcelain Dad with the big 10 gifted. I appreciate you, dude. Yo, much love, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Chaffee gets sub, make sure you say thank you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Play till we lose. Lock in. Play till we lose. Also, who's on tonight? Anyone? Literally no one. Damn. That's crazy. You should play Sue. You should sue these nuts. Got him. You sure you want to play till you lose? Yeah, I'm already tired, so like, I don't mind. I don't mind. Play till we lose. See what happens. See how the games go. If we win a couple games, sure. If we don't, that's okay too. Because then I get a good start tomorrow. Because this week has just been nothing but someone needs something. You know what I mean? Like obligations this whole week. There was a couple days of the electricians being here. Had to basically get the fucking whole upstairs redone. Fridge today. I still gotta go to the goddamn grocery store at some point this week.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Got a lot of things we gotta do.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar. Now, who am I gonna ban?
So we have a Gambit hover and an Invis hover. Chow, we cooked? I don't know what to ban. All right, hello ban. I'm in. Maybe Ultron ban. Ultron ban might be smart. Keep from the triple. Yo, Zaza main. Zaza main with a 10 gifted. Appreciate you with a big 10 gifted, dude. But W back-to-back 10 gifties. Appreciate you. Chat get something. Just thank you. Oh, that's one ban. Maybe Loki ban. Wait, Loki ban honestly could be fire. Do you think they're running it in this rank though? Probably not. We're doing Daredevil ban. God damn it. I kind of want to throw up the Ultron ban, see what happens. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. They didn't ban Daredevil. It's fine.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
So I want to lock Rogue, even though I think that Rogue is a bit weak, but I literally don't get to play this character ever because people kept insta-locking it. So we'll see. We'll see. When Rogue absorbs Wolverine, she gets his passive? Which one? Like the... Are you talking about like the E? Or are you talking about like his actual passive? Like the one where he generates up to 100 rage? She gets the revive one? I'm sorry, what?
Get ready.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I have heard about you, Gambit. Oh, your reputation as a thief is spread.
This is an interesting team comp we've got. I'm gonna be honest with you, I will try the Rogue because I want to play Rogue. I want to try to get more games on her, but looking at our comp, and they're gonna have Gambit too. We'll see. Actually, we have Gambit and they have Gambit. You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
It'll be fine. Because I have the Gambit team up, so it should be better, right?
We're gonna have a problem.
I think.
Oh, they do not look happy. Mon Dieu,
Well, that's better.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that at all.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
What's going on back here? Why am I so low?
Can you break this one? Armpits are good.
We got here.
I don't know. How do we just get cooked? Oh, we might be dead this game. Oh, we might be so dead this game. I might need to not play Rogue too.
They captured the mission area.
But, oh no. Okay, alright, one more fight. One more fight, one more fight, one more fight. Because the good thing here is, if I can build Mile, I can stop their low-key ult.
Rocket Starlord. You can combo and just focus. I'm really excited for it. I got the rocket.
Interesting.
Nice.
Wait, so that was both, right? Wait, which was that their Gambit ult or the Loki ult?
They both. They used both. Gambit. That was Gambit.
Which one? Which one was first? Oh, that was Gambit. Okay.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah,
first,
I killed Loki first.
No. Oh, it's flash.
I know. I'm trying to track it because I want to keep my ult for whenever their Loki has ult, or whoever was next.
Make sure we break the clone. Fighting our back.
with the amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, he has it again. Oh. Okay, I don't think I can do that against them. But I want to. But I want to so bad. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care. I don't care. The only way I'm gonna learn is if I keep doing it.
I'm ready.
Spidey flank.
Nice, go.
Give it our backline. Oh shit, that was an actual gambit. It was. Oh, it was a fucking low key and he TP'd out.
He's on point.
No, come back, come back. Why are you guys all running?
No block. Oh my god, there's just one.
I don't know, was that the right play? Did I save him with the lamp? I don't think I did.
Use Gambit and respond into the game.
Well, that's better.
Look, our next victim.
All of them. All 5. Nice.
Yo, huge ult.
Huge fucking holy.
They're gonna TP.
They're gonna have time.
If they jump through with Loki ult, I'm gonna try to stop them.
Yeah.
Loki first, Loki first.
We play now.
Damn. I did stop it, but we had rocket ult. Wait, why didn't we rocket ult? Oh, we didn't. Oh no. Also, by the way, I hit my C like 4 times and it didn't go off.
Oh fuck, you fucking ulted.
No, I had to roll out.
Wait, we had ults there. How come we didn't use?
They died with it. Oh, not with it, but like, they couldn't.
That hurts. That hurts when they're on the better comp and still died early. Alright, well, I got it right as they died. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, they're playing Gambit Loki, so I can't even run the cap.
Rocket Starlord.
I can't even run the cap. Can't run that. Might be just time for the goat. Might just need the goat, man. It might be time. It's time. I gotta put it in the bag. Unfortunately. Listen, I gave the rogue a shot. I don't even think we played that badly on it. It just need the extra value, you know? It's a little early.
Blocking his nose, breaking room.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I fucking whiffed that so bad. Oh, I was worried about that.
No have.
Oh, we're so cooked. We don't happen to play Loki too, do we? We're at like in 2 months.
I shall not be removed so easily.
Just gets so much value. Fuck.
Oh, they do not look happy.
If I hit him with the left click, right click combo, probably could have saved it, but it's fine.
I found one of them.
I got the Gambit. I'm looking on Loki. There's no.
You need not fear. Wait, shields? Do not expect me to do that again.
Their team's capture progress is
Just go die.
Control C.
Okay.
Save a rocket stroller for their Gambit ult. We'll just go through.
Yeah, we gotta go straight for the Gambit.
Here they come.
Yeah, we'll try.
Your powers are mine.
Alright, get ready for it.
You shall not be harmed.
It's already gone.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Through one.
Nice.
Much better.
You're welcome.
And that's why he's the fucking goat!
Alright, we're chilling.
The goat!
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
We're just
Keep
Gambit and
going.
You try to do that with someone else!
Screw Emma.
You can't!
That's Spidey.
You can't!
He's fair.
Yeah, they gambit again.
Help your Emma, help your Emma. Oh, you're walled.
Yeah, I get this.
Yeah, but we're dead though. Yeah, we gotta be careful because they're gonna isolate you really hard. Okay. I probably won't. I'm not gonna be on for much longer, anyways. Can you just back away? Can you survive? No. Just wait. Just wait.
You go top left. Go left side. They have a Spidey. Watch out for the pole.
Yeah, I don't know if I go out there, to be honest.
I don't know either.
He's over there on the right.
Much better. You shall not be harmed.
Big flames.
Them behind. Them behind. Them behind. Them behind. I'm walking. I got the loop.
No more if you can. No more. What do they have? I need to build all, actually.
The area's almost yours.
Coming on train. Good train. You're ready for the board.
Your powers are mine.
Damn.
I got a lose, like, got a hard lose. The game middle. I
feel like myself again. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Chase me down though. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen the second they had the gambit all coming through. No, we don't have time. You just lose. If you don't have the double support comp, the double gambit all, you just lose the game. Isn't that crazy?
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I'm humping up anyways. I said play till I lose. And like, that's just not unfun. I have no impact. It didn't matter if I was on Rogue or if I was on Mag. I obviously, okay, that's not true. Obviously playing Mag, I did way more than I did on Rogue. I'm not stupid. But like, I know we just lose the game because we don't have double gambit all. You just lose the game, unfortunately, and they don't play Loki. So you kind of just lose at the spawn room. It's boring. It's not that fun. So unfortunately, I know it's a shorter stream, but I appreciate you guys for hanging. Thanks for spending your time. Trouble, I think the 6 months. Hope you guys enjoyed being here because I enjoyed having you. That said, I'm gonna hop off. I hope that gets changed or fixed in the future. Because if it doesn't, then it's just you kind of just lose at the spawn room, unfortunately, and it's just kind of not as fun. That said, though, tomorrow I'll be back. Maybe we'll do some more content tomorrow, and then we do more Warframe. I should be on earlier tomorrow because I'm done with all my obligations for the week. They're finally all fucking done. Thank Christ, I don't have to deal with 9 million IRL things this week anymore. They're all done. Now they're all done, I should be able to focus on stream for the rest of the week, and then maybe we'll play some Warframe, or there might be some other stuff too we might play. We'll see. Alright. TikTok, you going down first. Appreciate you for hanging. I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. Goodbye. Alright. Twitch chat, I'm going to send you guys Flats 2. If you got nothing to do tonight, consider AFKing in Flats 2, because it is December, and ads pay like crazy. Oh, apparently Twitch has gambling ads too now, so that's a fun time. So yeah, have fun. Enjoy it over there while I farm for some AFK ad rev on the Twitch side. YouTube, I got nothing for you, so you don't have to go home, but you can stay here. But I will catch you again tomorrow for some more gaming. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all then. Peace out.